Run, 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 fast. Run. Welcome to the podcast. 800, 400, 200, we won. 100, 200, man, we on the run. Long distance, mid distance. Welcome to the relay. It's no time to play. We gon' show you how to develop your running habits. Cause over here, we're above average.
What's good? This is the Run Fast Podcast, the show where we develop our running habits and learn how to run fast. I'm your host, Tommy Cardenas. Today's episode is all about running journals. So first off, what is a running journal? Some people call it a training log. It's a book, whether digital or on paper. It basically helps support your journey as a runner. You can be as detailed as you want on how to perform on each of these runs. The basics are distance and pace, but some people like to even document the weather conditions, the food they ate, and the heart rate. Whether you want to put it in your journal is up to you. In episode 2, we discussed staying motivated and consistent, discussing setting goals and why focusing on the process instead of the outcome is the way to go. Running journals help you do this. Now, some people might think keeping a running journal might sound stupid and unnecessary, but it can be a crucial part of your training. How can you reflect on your training without a training log? A running journal is a useful tool to have structure with your training and keep you motivated. Actively writing down your thoughts post-workout, what you ate before workout, and how you slept the night before are all things you want to jot down to keep track of your progress and see where improvement is needed. Running journals can also improve the mental side of your training. Make sure to jot down any of your affirmations or mantras throughout your training log. That's one thing that keeps me fired up. Give yourself feedback after each workout. Mention the things that you could have improved on and highlight the aspects of your workout you're proud of. Running journals serve as a safe place to jot down any useful advice that your coach or running partner may have told you. I'm about to give you a list of what you must keep track of in your running journal if you're really trying to take your running to the next level. Alright, so you have to keep track of your weekly mileage. That should be a no-brainer. You must also track how many hours you sleep each night. We all know sleep is essential to the recovery process, so you have to make sure it's in check. How would you do that? By keeping track of it in your running journal. Next thing you got to be recording is what's going on in your mouth. I mean, whatever it is. Water, food, snacks you eat during the day, the fuel you intake during your run, whatever it is, make a note of it in your running journal. Another super important thing to make note of in your journal is any aches or pains you may have felt throughout the week. Now, let me tell you why I'm saying keep track of aches and pains is super important. If you only make a mental note of it, it's easy to brush it under the rug. But when you can see that an ache has been lingering for the last 2 weeks, you know you need to make some adjustments. Last thing that is absolutely essential for you to keep track of in your running journal, for those of you that are actually trying to make it in the big leagues, is this. Don't just write it and forget it. Review your journal entries at the end of the week, at the end of the month, whatever. Just regularly review it. It will remind you on how much you have accomplished. It will remind you of the things you're doing when performing at your peak, while also highlighting areas that you need to work on.